Hey, everybody. We are live. We are live. Kinda alive. Jury's still out on that one. But y'all. Um, Went crafting with some friends over the weekend, and I want to show y'all some of the things we made. Well, everybody just brings their own thing and we make whatever we want to make. So I'm making sure I'm connected to YouTube and Facebook. Looks like I am. And yeah, yeah, I think we're good. So I appreciate you guys coming in. If you're new to my channel, even if you're not new to my channel, I'm Kathy Bohannon. Whether or not you're new, that doesn't change. But if you are new, I thank you guys for being here. There's Gloria, hey, and Brenda, hello there, and Lisa, hey. Thank you guys for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. Now, y'all, last week I had a moment right here on my channel, and I apologize that I was just so emotional. There's times, that I will skip a live because, life. But there's Tammy Khan. Oh, Gloria, you're so sweet. I'm glad it came. Hey, Dana, I'm so glad you're here. And Tammy, I loved seeing you, y'all. My friend Tammy is absolutely stunning. She always has been, but lately, y'all, she's just got a little gorgeousness going on. I'm serious, you're just beautiful, Tammy. Anyway, y'all, so last week I was crying right here on my channel. Who's got time for that? No, but I'll tell you what I did. I had, I had a, I had a Stampin' Up customer who, I'm a Stampin' Up demonstrator. I don't always talk about that because I'm a crafter first. But anyway, I had a Stampin' Up customer. She's like 90 some odd years old, and her daughter um, she's a mean girl, and she's very, very rude. And, she, she needed to go. So I just resigned from being um, her mom's demonstrator. I just said I'm not doing this anymore. By the way, look at here, brand new pair I wear. Aren't they pretty? Yeah. So I have quite a bit of peace this week. Um, Angela had trouble finding a parking space. Sorry, I'm late. Now, Angela, I'm telling you, girl, people are just flocking. They are all in my parking lot. I love it. I love it. Now, look out for the guys in the orange vests doing this with the flashlights. Anyway, y'all, so I resigned from being that person's demonstrator. I have peace about it, and there you go. There you go. You know. So anyway, um, also, if you have ordered from me in the last 6 months, I was sending out a catalog. Now I'm not, unless you actually want one. If you actually want one, I've got to know by Monday. Let me know. If you message me on my page and you don't hear from me, send me a text, message me from my regular page, send me something somehow. If you don't hear from me, I didn't see it. All right, so let's go on the desktop and see what's going on besides all the whining. What is this, Christmas? I know. Y'all, we're going to do something with these and this cute little pancake maker, but not yet. I'm going to show you some stuff that, the only reason I'm using Christmas is because, oh, there's Deborah Gray. Hey, hey. The only reason I'm using Christmas is because that's what I could find. I've got other little tiny cutouts. I think these are from Hobby Lobby. They could be from Dollar Tree. I'm not sure. But we're going to play with that in a minute. But I do want to show y'all the crafting thing I went to. It's a bunch of us ladies who we get together and we actually have a crafting retreat a couple of times a year, and we all go to a lake house for 5 days, and it's wonderful. Well, in between, we really have to craft some more, right? So we meet locally, and everybody just makes whatever they're working on: knitting, crocheting, um, sewing, card making. We had jewelry making one at one time. I don't know what all. Anyway, I made a couple of cards. Um, I love this little blanket that this set sits on. Okay, and it's got ice cubes. And here it is again with some ice cubes. All right, but what if you stamp the ice cubes? I mean, you know, they're cute, real cute. Okay, that is from the So Refreshing Stampin' Up set. Okay, all right. Made those, and what else? Oh, I started on this one from Planted Paradise, and I haven't finished it. I'm not quite sure how I want this to look. Hey, Teresa Smith, I'm so glad, and thank you for your texts every day. Teresa's so sweet. She always thinks of others. I can't always respond because I'm working. I work from home, but you know, I'm working. But anyway, but I do appreciate them and I love them and thank you so much. So y'all, it's just gonna kind of go like this, but I'm still working on this design. Um, my friend Corinne Sutherland, she's got uh, her own stamp company called Sweet and Sassy Stamps, and she does not use colored cardstock or patterned paper. She colors her own and she makes her own patterns. And y'all, I'm kind of inspired. I really am. She was at our event and it was her first time. And bless it, she enjoyed it because y'all, I felt at one point I needed to belt out in song, so I did. Y'all know how shy I am, but anyway, she did enjoy being with us, and I'm so thankful. Anyway, she showed me a sentiment, and it said, "I thought of you today," and my heart smiled, and I loved that. And I asked, "Do you still have those stamps in stock?" She did. She brought them to me. Um, and they are only $12.95, y'all. I mean, this is a stamp set I'm going to use over and over and over and over. Okay, the Lord put you on my heart today. You are in my thoughts and prayers. I'm so sorry you're hurting, and of course, I thought of you today, and my heart smiled. Now go to www.sweet_sassy_stamps.com. I'm going to put it right there so you can do a screenshot in 3, 2, 1, boom. This one is called Heartful Thoughts Stamp Set. Let me see if I can get it. Hold it still now. Hold it still. I'm not too close. There we go. Okay. There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1, and boom. Okay. So all you have to do is order on her website. What else? So then last night, I'm part of a group. We do some crafting with wood items. Well, hey, Wendy Reed, I'm glad to see you here tonight. We do some wood items, y'all, and these are the flowers are all 2 layers, okay? And this little bucket right here, it could be galvanized, it could be whatever you want it to be. That's its little handle, and it says hi. Anyway, I use the Iron Orchid Design rub-ons to create the colors on the bucket and the leaves and this mushroom. And then I used a Dollar Tree. I've already put it up, but it's just a Dollar Tree wall sticker, and it looks like a huge rose. And I just cut them out and put them on. And then I have all of these little beads that I painted white, and I'm just going to make a beaded hanger for it. That's all. Okay, but here's what we're doing tonight, y'all. And I may not even be here but a little while because there's just not that much. There's not that much detail in what I'm about to show you. All right, this little pancake pan here, it's called Dash, and it says hot surface. Caution, filling is hot. Hey, Janet and Michelle. Thank you for being here tonight, y'all. It's going to get hot. Now, it's already getting hot. I'm not going to make pancakes with this, y'all. Number one, thank you, Janet. Janet, Shared, my video. And I thank you so much for that. Um, I'm not making pancakes with this ever. Okay, this is just for crafting. And it's little and it fits in my drawer and it's cute. And who doesn't need one, right? Amazon.com, I think it was maybe $9.99, maybe $10 even. I don't know. But I do not have any parchment paper, which the lady that I was watching on YouTube, her name is Marion Emberson, Emberson. She's in England. I think she said Sussex. I'm not sure. Marion Marion Emberson in England. Okay, this is all her idea. You take a wood piece, right? And you color it, right? Now this is heating up while we visit. Janet. Oh, thank you. Janet said my project from last night turned out so cute. That's this one I just showed y'all right here. Thank you, Janet. I've just got to put the hanger on it now and figure out where to hang it. But y'all, I'm pretty sure I colored these with either I probably colored these with a paint marker. Posca, Posca, Posca. And I put snow on some of them right here. This was back in the day. What do I know what I've done? There's a Yale Santa Claus. And a Christmas tree. And a gingerbread man. Oh, hey, Heather. I'm glad you're here. Just heading home from Connor's birthday dinner. Happy birthday to Connor. That's her son. And had a little red truck. Got a little, and I mean, this is a gift that keeps on giving, right? Got us a, Elizabeth, your nightmare is back. You're so funny, girl. I'm just glad you're here. Janet, I still have to make mine. I'm thinking giving it to my mom for Mother's Day. That's so sweet, Janet. It's very sweet of you to think of your mom. Mother's Day is very special. So candy cane, gingerbread man, and a moose. All right, or reindeer, whatever. So here we go. All right, so what she did, she being Marion Emberson, all right, she used this little guy to put embossing. Okay, she did a lot of things with it. With this, she put the clear embossing. Come on, y'all, clear embossing powder. Gosh, come on. I've got two kinds. I've got the one from Stampin' Up that I dated 18 because I bought it in 2018. Y'all, this lasts forever. This one I got at a yard sale, I'm sure, and it's called Melt Art Ultra Thick Embossing Enamel. I would never have intentionally purchased one this big, unless I was doing like an embossing challenge, which I'm not. But anyway, basically it's embossing powder, and I'll tell you how I did it. This, all of these, let's see, these were done with the clear embossing powders from Stampin' Up. I'll show you the difference. See the difference in how shiny it makes the little guy? Right there. And I'll show you another one. Let's see. Okay, this little guy, it just kind of brings them to life a little bit, Makes them shiny and fun. These would be really cute on a tree. And like I said, I know it's not Christmas, it's March. It's the first day of spring, or maybe yesterday was. I don't know, but it's cold as can be here in Statesboro, Georgia. We got very cold today. I did not like it, and I may or may not have gone back to bed a few times. But I'm using this because it's what I could grab to show y'all this technique, okay? Oh, Lisa. Lisa had to put her kitty cat in the animal hospital today. Apparently another cat bit him and it got infected. He's going to be okay, but they had to give him an antibiotic IV. Poor baby. I know you miss him and you want him home. I hope he can go home tomorrow. Y'all, so where's the okay, we'll just do this. Give you an idea of the Christmas tree has one coat on it. The Santa Claus has two, and the stocking has two. Yeah, yes, prayers for Ollie. Janet and Elizabeth sending prayers for Ollie. Yes, and I will too. Teresa, Jack Frost thinks it's still winter. I know. Dana, poor Oliver. I hope he is better soon. That's so sad when our fur babies are sick. Anyway, you see how much more shiny this Santa Claus is. He almost looks enameled, doesn't he? So I'm just going to show y'all how that's done. Then I use the ultra thick, the big one that I told y'all about. Mother Nature is off her meds. This is the ultra thick, and it's about the same effect as the two on the Stampin' Up! Clear right there. Okay, and the rest of them are just single. This is a hot mess right here, y'all. I colored it with alcohol markers, and it's just a hot mess. There was a flaw in the wood here, and it really brought it out. Okay, so I do not have any parchment paper. So I just thought, you know what? I'm right here with it. If it catches on fire, I can run really well, but not really. But I would be right here with it. So what I did, I took the biggest circle in this ancient Big Shot Circles collection. It's so old. It's the old green. Yes, Gloria. Prayers for human babies too. Yes. Yes, Gloria. For sure. Let us know how he's doing, Gloria. But yeah, so sorry, I've had a lot of stress lately, y'all, and sometimes I'm just not as sharp as I used to be. But I'm working on fixing all that. So I took the biggest circle and I cut out this piece of cardstock, okay? Now, this little piece of cardstock is going to go right in here. Should we use cardstock? Why, I don't know, but it hadn't caused a fire yet, and I've been playing with it all afternoon. Okay, we're going to take, let's see. Oh, I need to stop the presses for just a minute and show y'all. I barely mentioned it last week. This is what my daughter gave me for when she and her family came a couple of weeks ago. It's a key ring, and it says Bees Dodd, D-O-D. There you go, Bees Dodd. She had it made for me, and I couldn't talk about it last week. I had enough last week, but this week I'll tell you. Our grand girl Rin, she's 9. She was diagnosed with cancer at 16 months old, and she heard us praying, and we would say, "Please God," and all she could say was, "Bees Dodd, Bees Dodd," and that was her prayer. And I lost it when they gave me that. Yeah. And my daughter said, "You need to sit down, Mom," but I didn't. I was like, "Whatever, you know, I'm tough. I've been through it. Just bring it right." Yeah, I had to sit down. Okay, so I'm going to pour some of this clear. It kind of looks like sugar. It's shiny and it's thick and shiny. Janet, it is so special. And here's the crazy thing, y'all. I don't want to use it. I'm not going to use it. Someone suggested, who was it? Suggested I hang it on my purse. How about this? I hadn't even told you. Oh, hey, Kathy Vernon. I'm glad you're here tonight. Y'all, this is, thank you, Wendy. It is very sweet. Y'all, this is called Versamark. It's a stamp pad, but y'all, it's almost like a glue kind of thing when you use it like this. And it does exactly what it says. It puts a watermark on, like if you use a stamp and you go on cardstock, it'll put a watermark there. Or you can use it in lots of different ways. So I dunked our little Santa Claus in it. And I've got these reverse tweezers, Rotcher. Put him like this. Okay. Elizabeth, thank you. I love it too. Teresa, hang it on the rear view mirror. I would, but I'd cry every time I see it, and that might affect my driving. Yeah, I'm for now. I'm just keeping it in here, and I don't know. It may end up there, Teresa. I've got a lot of things hanging on my rear view mirror. I'm that girl. All right, y'all. I'm opening it up, and there's that piece of cardstock. Let me tell y'all, this thing's hot. Okay. We're just going to stick him in there and close it. Then I'm going to wait about 40 seconds, which I have no idea how long that is because my phone is right there and it's helping me record. So in the time that I dip yet another one, we're going to go with this little snowman, put him in here. And I always do them twice. I think I did the Santa Claus twice. Hope I did. Anyway, we'll put... By the time I get him all in there, it might be time to take Santa out. I don't know. Taking Santa out. Come on now. Nope, not quite. But I'm setting him down on there, okay? Santa's getting ready. Now, while we're waiting on those two fellas, Shrinky Dinks. They're now called Shrink Plastic. I don't think they're even called Shrinky Dinks anymore. And I tried to make some with this. The lady that I mentioned, oh, I just covered up her name. Please hold. Marian Emberson from England. Marian Emberson showed us how to do some shrinky dinks on these things. Okay, with this little pancake maker. But y'all, I have not perfected it. But we're gonna try one tonight. I say that I'm a little nervous, but I'll show you the fails that I had earlier today. All right, so Santa is ready, and he's cooling. But isn't he pretty? He looks enamel, doesn't he? I just love that about these. They're very, very pretty. And how would I use them? Okay, I could easily glue that to a card. I can use it if you have a little craft drill of some sort. I've got a little Dremel. I could put a little hole through them and hang them on a little Christmas tree, that kind of thing. Hey, Michelle Merriman, I'm glad you're here tonight. Thank you. It's not Christmas, but I grabbed these because they were where I could quickly pick up a piece of wood and show y'all this new technique. So yeah, they could be little ornaments for the tree. They could go into other ornaments, the big glass ones. Let's see. Lisa, neat idea. I have a waffle maker. I don't think it'll work as well. No, it probably won't. Probably won't. And then we have Kathy Dahl. Hey there. And Cindy Pierce. Hey, Cindy. And Wendy Reed loves it. Thank you. Welcome, y'all. I'm glad you're here. This is the little snowman. And he looks enamel. Now, he's still drying, so his little hat where it's a little bubbly, it'll calm down. It'll calm right down. Now, Santa's got a little something going on right here. I think I'm going to poke him in there for a couple more minutes. Well, not minutes. No. Seconds. So I'm going to show you how we can do this with what I call shrinky dinks, but you know, they're just not called that anymore. And let me get all of these little guys picked up and put away while we see what's going on with Santa. Come on, Santa. All right, I'm going to show you the fails. There's quite a few. All right. I used this set, Simply Sparkling, and let me show you how big. All right, he's done. Whether or not he's done, he's done. Come on, Santa. There. Okay. I'm going to show y'all on a card how big these cans are. Okay, this is the actual size. Christmas. Hey, Corinne. Christmas on the first day of spring. Fun. Yes, and Corinne, I just shared the stamp set. Y'all, this is my friend Corinne in the comments, and she's the designer of this stamp set and so many others. Y'all need to go to her website, sweetandsassstamps.com. And I love it, love it, love it. Anyway, this is the normal size. Hey, Kathy Vernon. I think I've already said, hey, you're talking to Janet. Okay. That's the normal size. And it's this set here called Simply Sparkling. All right. And then we have this die that cuts it out. Okay. You see how big it is? Well, check this out. When you use Shrinky Dinks, I'm still going to call them Shrinky Dinks, but they're called shrink plastic, whatever. Okay, for some reason, this one right here turned out a little bigger than the others. All right, and now this is to show you my fails. These, you know, don't try this at home. Corinne, yes, thank you. The cans are adorable. Y'all, I was trying to do a whole earrings maybe, because y'all know I dress funny, right? Anyway, it gets worse from here. But I'm going to show y'all how this is done. But the lady, Marion Emberson from England, is the one who showed us how to do this. Oh, wait, here's the good one. I left the good one for last. There it is. There it is. But you see how much it shrunk? It shrunk from that size to this size. Yeah, they're still Shrinky Dinks, aren't they? But if you go to buy them online, they are shrink plastic. All right. So I'm just going to make one because that's what I've been doing, and maybe it'll turn out, and maybe it won't, y'all. I mean, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fails and one sort of kind of okay. But look, there is a hole in this one. Okay. When you're dealing with stuff like this, you have to, thank you, Janet. Janet said she loves the card, and Corinne still calls them Shrinky Dinks too. Oh dear. Get on out of there. All right. Fell right into my embossing stuff. But you have to put a hole in them before you shrink them. Y'all probably remember that. I use a regular hole punch. I've got a tiny hole punch. Don't use that one because the hole comes out tiny. All right. Okay, look. The hole starts out that big and it ends up that tiny. There you go. Okay. So just always remember that. Okay. So we're going to stamp. I should move all of that, shouldn't I? I know, y'all. I know. Because the whole craft gets confusing. And let's put this back in here before I do something cray-cray. Please hold. Your call is important to us. Yeah, so talking about the crafting retreat, I'm going on a crafting retreat with many of the girls that we crafted with this weekend. I'm going in April. And it's a Thursday to a Monday, so I'll go live that Tuesday night and show y'all all the things. I've already put my Oh, thank you, Corinne. Yeah, hey, learned it the hard way. I got it all made and I'm like, oh no, how do I put a little piece of hoop through that? I've already got my stamp on here, the can and the little fruit. Okay, that's what's already on here. And if I can move this thing, it's kind of trying to be the boss of me tonight. Boop. Okay, I'm just gonna boop it right over there. And y'all can't see my scripture tonight, but y'all know it's John 3:16. Y'all know that, right? Okay. Okay, they didn't write that just to see themselves get in print, right? Do I need that? I don't think so. Okay, we're going to use StazOn ink. StazOn is great for what? Vellum. Um, ask me how I know. Exactly, exactly. Oh, please hold. I gotta get my shrink film. My shrinker film. See, this is it right here. It was $4.99 at Hobby Lobby. And I would love to say, but I got it at a discount. No, I did not. I went in there for the purpose of buying it, and I bought it, and I was like, okay. Yeah, I had no discount. Unless it was 40% off, which they used to do. But you know, they're all high and mighty now, and they don't do that anymore. Okay, so to figure out what size I need this. All right. So that, look at that. That's a magnet. This right here is just a perfect piece, right? Okay, so I'm going to cut it. Let me get my little baby Tim Holtz tonic scissors, which are pretty much good for everything. The big ones are great too, but these are easy to grab. All right, put my shrink plastic back there, and later on I'll think it's vellum and I'll be all confused. Okay, I don't need him right now. I just needed him to measure. Excuse me. So let me look real quick and see where I've put it. It's a little close. A little close. There we go. Okay. In this particular instance, because this plastic does not really do well with the magnets for some reason, and it doesn't do well with just a little washi tape, you gotta show it who's boss, people. You gotta. So I'm gonna be the boss of it for right now. Corinne, yes, dig out your shrink plastic. Dig it out. Now I gotta see. Okay, we're just barely clearing this. Oh dear. I broke it. It's okay. All right, I'm going back on here. Oh, and y'all, my friend Christina, who y'all see her on here all the time, her daughter had her baby. Oh my goodness. He's so cute. He's a sweet little man cub. And his name is Malcolm. And he's so stinking cute. I only know that because I saw pictures. You know, we're not going to run over and start breathing all over a brand new baby. We're going to see pictures. Okay, here we go. So I just inked it up. I'm going to close it up. This is a stamp positioning tool. It's called a MISTI, M-I-S-T-I. They're expensive, but you need it. All right. This is, Gina K calls this a Chucky tool. They're almost all handmade. I have a couple. My friend Christine made one for me, and I love it. And then my friend Deborah made this one, and I love it. And I just used them different times, different ones for different times. Now the shrink, look, I'm just gonna pick it up. The shrink plastic just wants to cling. Okay, can y'all see that? Yes. Okay. All right. We're gonna take just a minute to let that. We're gonna set it over there and let it think about what it's done while I clean the stamp, because really and truly I don't want to get crazy and start touching it and everything just yet. So with StazOn, you need a special cleaner, of course. What do you need? StazOn cleaner. StazOn cleaner. I would sing you my StazOn cleaner song, but I haven't written it yet. But I guarantee you, if I use this all day long, there would be a song. And it may or may not be appropriate. But I mean, StazOn is the boss of all inks. It really is. But y'all, there's times that that's all you can use. Now y'all can't even see what I'm doing. I'm scrubbing it. I'm just scrubbing it with this beautiful clean towel. Yep. It washes out, believe me. It does. Oh dear. Here it is. Y'all, it's been like that. It has been like that. My husband and I, we said this morning, okay, y'all, we have many times just explored the world around us. Okay. I'm not a traveler, so to speak. I really am not. But I've been on an airplane or two. I've been on a ship or two. Been on a train, not a choo choo on rails, but a subway in Paris. Stuff like that. But I like to go local and see what's nearby. And when I went to this little town near us called Rincon, Georgia, to go do our crafting day, I saw that since I used to live in that area, a lot has changed. Now, y'all, I'm committing to one try. Okay, we're just gonna try this one time because y'all see how it looks if it turns out right. Right? We'll leave that there for some inspiration. So I said, how about if we go to Rincon and look around because there's some new places. There's a little chocolate shop that we had lunch at, and lunch was really good. We didn't go today though. I'm talking about my crafting girlfriends. So that was the plan, and we were going to go after his doctor's appointment today. But I wasn't feeling it. I was like, you know what? I'd really rather go home. He goes, yeah, me too. So we went home. But we have always enjoyed. Now I'm going to turn it over so I can color it. This one was colored with alcohol markers, and I don't like that you can see. Hang on. You can see all the marks in it from the marker, right? Not loving that. Now, alcohol will take it right off. One of these little alcohol prep things, take it right off. But I'm not doing that. Some people use watercolor pencils, which is what we're going to try this time. Anyway, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. He's like, me neither. So we went home. But what I'm talking about, exploring what's around us. Oh, I should have sanded it a little bit. I bet it won't take. We'll see. Just seeing what's in your own town. Just take a little drive and go see what's nearby. I don't know about this one. We'll see. The idea is, excuse me, the idea is to get the thing to flatten out, like that guy. Okay, that's the idea with Shrinky Dinks. So yeah, we didn't go, but that's not to say we won't go another day. I got too much work to go tomorrow. I'm a writer, y'all know, and I got a lot tomorrow, so we're not going to do it tomorrow, but maybe Thursday. I don't know. But when we lived in Newnan, Georgia, while my grandchild was sick, and we just this is a green. I'm going to do the leaf. I don't even know if this color is going to work out for me, y'all. I really don't. But if it doesn't, it doesn't. The idea is to show y'all how this little pancake machine works and how to get them to go flat. Okay. Oh, that's an orange. Maybe not. No, it's red. Anyway, when we lived in Newnan, we went, little town to little town to little town. No more than 20, 30 miles from home. Spent the day, checked out all the things, and then went home. And we enjoyed doing that kind of thing. Ages ago, his mom and dad had a place in Florida, in Pensacola. And don't be impressed. It wasn't fancy at all. But it was a great place to land between going to the beach and, stuff like that. I mean, there's barely any color on this. We'll see how it goes. And we need to cut it out. I hope that doesn't remove all the color. We shall see. I think it has to go this way. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? Right there. I'll put this on top of it. And, you know, this is kind of haphazard, y'all, because of the color. It's all because of the color. I don't know if I did it well or not. I don't know if it's going to work or not. But, yeah, they had this place in Florida. And after his dad passed away, his mom just up and sold it. And she didn't really ask us, does anybody want to buy the place? You know, we'd only raised our kids there, right? Not bitter. Anyway, so my husband and I had to be the ones to go clean it out. I don't know that we had to be, but we volunteered. We were available, so we went. And we were sad, of course, that that was the end of an era. But we also decided we were not going to make it the worst thing ever. So we decided that trip we would do things we had never done there before in the 10 or 12 years that the family went back and forth. All right, y'all, I'm going to set it down and we'll see what happens. We may not have any color, so y'all forgive me now. I'm just going to set it in here. So y'all, we didn't want it to be, remember the last time we went? So what we did, we went to look for the fastest dog, because we never went to dog races, didn't ever care to, but that was the thing about Pensacola dog races. So we went to see the fastest dog, find the coldest beer, because we do like draft beer, and the most ultimate appetizer. So we went from place to place to place while we were packing the place up over the course of the time frame we were there, which might have been 3 or 4 days. I don't even know. And you know, we were not impressed with the dog races, as one would expect. If you've never been, you don't really care to go. But it was something we'd never done, so we did that. The beer, we're still looking for the coldest beer. Sorry, and the ultimate appetizer, we did find it, which was where we expected. See how it's working out, y'all? It's tiny. We expected it to be flounders on Navarre Beach, and lo and behold, that's where it was. Okay, I got out a block. I'm going to open up this little guy. I'm going to take everything out, set it down. We got a little color going on here. Come on now. Oh, poo. I just touched it. All right, I'm just going to make sure it goes flat. And I hope it does not stick to that paper. It shouldn't. But there we go. There we go. We got a little color, y'all. But I did use a very light pencil. How cute is that? Now, I did not put a hole in the top of it. I didn't want to show off, y'all. Believe it or not, Kathy Bo didn't want to show off. Anyway, you would put a little hole in it if you wanted to. But now I do like that the pencil, watercolor pencil, worked well. It does not rub off. Let me see if this is rubbing off now. No, it's on there pretty good. But I think if you're going to wear these as earrings, which they don't match, but, you know, that never stopped me. But if you're going to wear them as earrings or something, or charms on a bracelet, or something like that, where you might use hairspray around it, or you might get caught in a rainstorm, or you might get thrown into a pool. I mean, you might go swimming, you know, that kind of thing. Then maybe they need to be, they need to have some coating over them, a clear coat of some sort. Probably not this, but I mean, who knows? But yeah, something that would preserve the color on them. Okay. Okay, so here are my fails, and I think this one's so big because I took it out too early. It wasn't quite through shrinking. But y'all, they should always turn out the same size. Now this, I timed it earlier. It was between 35 and 40 seconds. And I'm comfortable with going right at 40 seconds and taking it out. Now, if you use cardstock up under here, just know, um, if your boyfriend's a fireman, you'll be all right. But if he's not, you might want to second guess that. But I've been using this piece all day, and it has not caused a problem. I do need parchment paper because that's what Marion Eberson. Oh goodness, there I go again. Miriam Emberson. Yeah. Um, that's what she recommended, so that's what I did. I mean, no, she recommends the parchment paper. That's not what I did because I didn't have it. These right here were my first tries, and they're all bumpy. You've seen Shrinky Dinks do that before. Now, some of y'all might be like, "That's really cute, but what do I do with it?" Y'all, okay, imagine. Let's say you're doing a card with puppy dogs, okay, and you got little puppy dogs. Well, you got a puppy dog stamp, and you stamp a few of them. You color them different colors. You put a little hole in the top, and you tie all those little doodly doos onto your card. Okay. Um, Janet says super cute, thank you. Brenda, cute, 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 thank you. Angela, a fun idea. Now, Angela, what about little teapots, little teacups? That would be adorable. And you like if you have a pattern on the teacup, you could color all the different little squares or flowers or whatever, and put your little hole in there and tie it onto your card. That would be cute. These could just be doodly doos to hang. Like I said, I have a few hanging on my rearview mirror. Not these, but I have stuff like I don't even know why, but things from Royal Caribbean and places I've been, stuff like that. Um, I have one on there from Australia, which I have never been, but Ninja Man has several times. But y'all, another thing, I did try wax paper. Wax paper was fine. When I went to press it, it had wax. It had this, then wax paper, then the Shrinky Dinks, then wax paper, and then this. And I pressed it down like they were in a sandwich of wax paper, and it left some of the wax on my block. But y'all, it came right off with an alcohol pad. How about that? Um, Angela, that's what I'm thinking of. Yes, I know, right? I would love to see tiny teapots. That would be so cute. Brenda, had my grandkids put their hand in paint, then shrunk them. Oh my goodness, that would be adorable. And they'd be probably about that big. Yeah, now y'all are like, how do you put a handprint in? You don't. This is, hey, Dawn, I'm so glad to see you here. Oh my goodness, girl. Um, yeah, you wouldn't use this particular. This is just for little baby little tiny things, right? But what Brenda's talking about, you get the grandkid to put their hand on one of these Shrinky Dink sheets, right? Okay, see how big they are? Put the hand on there and cut it out. Put it in the oven, okay? And if y'all have never seen this stuff work, y'all need to see it because you're watching it and you're going, uh-oh, it's curls all up in itself and then it uncurls. A lot of people dedicate one toaster oven to it because even back before we knew everything was trying to kill us, we did think, oh, that might make us sick if we use it in our oven. And some of us did and some of us didn't. Now, one more thing. I'm going to put this washi tape right here on this piece because you see, you can't really see it without washi tape, right? So it's going back in the package with this tape on it. Brenda said we use the oven. Patty Henson, hey there. Make them into little magnets to put on the fridge where the pictures of grandbabies draw for you. Oh, Patty, that is adorable. Y'all, I love these ideas. Keep them coming. I love it, love it. So this will be fun. This summer I'll have all my grand youngins, and I got 5 of them little stinkers, and we're probably going to do some fun little shrinky dinking. Um, we'll probably have just a toaster oven just for their stuff. I get one at the Goodwill, or some flea market thing. Not flea market, y'all. I don't go to flea markets. They give me a headache. Um, thrift store, thrift store. Janet, we used our toaster oven when the kids were little. Yes, we did too, and I had one dedicated just for that. But y'all, thank you so much for being here tonight. Y'all are so sweet. I've seen folks on here I hadn't seen in a long time. I've seen some new names. I appreciate y'all so much. All the credit on this goes to Marion, Marion Emberson, Emberson. She's got a wonderful channel. She is brilliant. She comes up with stuff like she's the kind she said in her video today. Well, it wasn't today. Whenever she posted it, and I saw it today. That sometimes she'll just look at stuff and think, how can I use that? I look at stuff and think that's what that is, and I can't change it. You know. Anyway, Janet, thank you. You always make me smile. You're so sweet. Well, y'all, I appreciate y'all putting up with me crying last week, and I'm not doing that again. I don't plan to. But I definitely solved some of those problems. Okay, so I'm gonna pop up my little Kathy Bohannon Creatively Blessed. I would appreciate if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I only need about 70 some odd people to be monetized, and that'll help me buy more Shrinky Dink stuff, right? Right. So I'm gonna pop that up there, and I'm going to thank y'all for being here tonight, and thank you for just always being who y'all are. So God bless, and there's Wendy Reed. Good night and toodles.